Gandang gabi sa lahat. This is Coach Linin Hu, empowering Pinoy, especially the 40s and above, to regain their health by building muscles. Tonight, we'll talk about yung mga naranasan natin na why did you stop growing yung sa fitness growth mo? Maybe yung goal mo is to build muscle pero nag-stop siya suddenly. Maybe your goal is to lose fat pero along the way nag-stop at saka nag-stagnant siya. Plateau. So how do we deal with plateau? It is normal first and foremost, but there is a way to work with this plateau na season in a smart way. Sige, so we'll have this short video and after this, usap tayo. Ayun, okay. Hello po sa lahat. Once again, let me know ano po kinain natin sa last meal. And let me know as well, either way, kung ano yung last meal mo or where are you tuning from. So, nung kinain ko for my last meal, very simple lang po. Tatlong itlog. Yun lang po ang kinain ko tonight. Kasi sumobra na po ako sa target ko na calories. So ayoko na po magdagdag at the same time medyo busog na po talaga ako. So that's my meal. How about you? Scrambled eggs pala yun mga moms and sir. Ang kinain ko is scrambled eggs, tatlo. How about you po? Ano po kinain natin sa last meal? Let me know in the comment section. And then, how's your fitness goals? Okay, naranasan nyo ba maging stagnant yung season na plateau na grabe yung goal mo but along the way grabe yung hype mo, grabe yung pag-reach mo ng goal mo, you have experienced it, pero along the way medyo nag-stop siya. Paano yun? How do you deal with that? So ito, before I give you some tips and pitfalls that we can avoid, let me share to you my body composition analyzer. So, nagpa-check tayo kanina. Okay. Free lang to dito sa Makati. So, nandito yung fat percentage ko, yung fat mass ko, yung muscle mass ko, yung bone mass, visceral fat, yung metabolic age, at saka yung tinatawag natin na BMR at saka muscle mass. So, nandito sa lahat. So, I will read this to you. Sige. To give you a background, ang ginagawa po nito is ina-analyze yung body composition mo using yung height mo, yung weight mo, yung gender mo, yung age mo, yung activity level mo, and then ina-analyze yung body fat percentage. So, yung goal ko lang talaga is to look at my body fat percentage at saka metabolic age. Kasi nung last 2 months, na nagpa-check ako, yung body fat percentage ko is 20%. 20%. And then yung metabolic age ko is 30 years old. When you say metabolic age is yung body fat, visceral fat percentage at saka sa in connection sa muscle mass. Kasi the leaner you are, the younger you are. Ito po yung explanation niya. So guess what? Nagpa-check ko kanina ano po results. So from 20% last 2 months, yung body fat percentage ko is 12.4% na lang. So napakalaki. I'm so happy with the result kasi of course, nakita natin yung results last 2 months. So we did something para mag-lower down yung body fat percentage. By the way, as much as possible, we want to lower down and get rid of body fat percentage, yung body fat. And we want to restore, preserve, and gain muscle mass as much as possible. So, body fat decrease, muscle mass increase. That's our goal. At saka yung metabolic age ko from 30 years old, yes, what? Ilan na ngayon? 17 years old. So, that's my metabolic age. Okay, so napaka happy po tayo kasi na-reach natin, at least close tayo sa goal natin. My goal sa body fat percentage is at least 8%. So, work in progress tayo ngayon. So, never stop learning. Sige, hello po sa mga live viewers natin. Good evening to you, to one of my consistent na clients. We have Ma'am Josie de la Peña. Kamusta yung workout ni Ma'am? Yung dinner nyo is inasal na manok. Na-miss ko ata yung inasal na manok dun sa amin sa Bacolod, ah. Ma'am Josie, update mo ako ng progress, ha? Sige. Hello to you as well. Good evening, Edeline Atop Santos. Kamusta po? Watching from Batangas City, one of the consistent step-up challenge natin na participant. Hello to you, Samson Delphine. Good evening to you. And hello to you, Dexter Peñaflor. Kamusta? Kamusta yung si mami mo at saka yung work natin dyan? So far, so good, Dexter. Okay, now, I'm so happy with the progress that we have, but of course, it is manageable. The reason why nag-plateau, and that's a problem because you want to grow. Tama po, di ba? One of the reasons why we don't want to stay sa plateau or being stagnant is you want to improve. Kasi yung delikado is you stop growing. Tama po ba? The moment you stop growing is the moment you stop living. So we continually, sige po, continuous po yung pag-grow natin. That should be our motivation. So, na-feel mo na ba yung nag-stop yung improvement mo no matter how much you try? Kinain mo ng gusto mo i-goal lang. Tamang pagkain, ginawa mo na. Tamang exercise, ginawa mo na. Pero walang movement sa weighing scale mo. Walang movement sa body composition mo. When you look at the mirror, the same thing. The same person, the same body composition. So, now, we want to improve. So, we constantly want to improve. But before you get frustrated, I like to let you know that's normal. Okay. In our progress, regardless, may that be in relationship, may that be in fitness, may that be in health, may that be in finances, may term na talaga na stuck tayo. But the best thing about this is we are aware na stuck na pala tayo so that we can know and improve ano mga hindi nag-work and how can we improve. Now, may stages yan usually when it comes to fitness goals. Tatlo yan usually. Before I give you the tips, it's very important to talk about the stages. Okay, so tawag dito is General Adaptation Syndrome. General Adaptation Syndrome. So regardless if your goal is into building muscle, if you want to gain weight, if you are into losing fat or fat loss, this General Adaptation Syndrome applies to you. Okay? So, what's the first phase or what's the first stage? Alarm reaction. So, this is the season where yung body mo mabilis mag-adapt. May tinatawag na newbie gains. This is the season mabilis yung pag-adjust ng katawan mo kasi yung body mo is not used to that. That's why you can see gains. Then remember ko when I was in first year college, nag-start ako mag-workout with the right food. Nag-gain talaga ako ng very significant. I was looking sa mirror, may tumutubong bukol dito. Di ba? Parang triceps na tumutubo siya biceps. Medyo kakagulat. At the same time, very fulfilling. But along the way, 6 months, 7 months, 1 year, nag-mellow down yung pag-grow. Parang stagnant siya. That's why mayroong season na nag-asa ko bakit nag-stop yung growth ko. So, I came across with this principle of general adaptation syndrome that it is okay. That is why yung mga super advanced sa fitness, yung katawan nila very, very slow. Okay, slow yung pag-increase ng muscle mass compare nyo sa mga nagsa-start pa lang. So, that is normal. But it is very important to be consistent with this. Okay, alarm reaction, that's the first phase. And after this, we have the stage of resistance. So, stage of resistance is where your body adapts to the necessary stimulus. Yung stimulus po yung mga triggers sa muscle growth or sa fat loss. So, when you talk about muscle gain, yung mga stimulus po or nag-trigger ng muscle gain, dalawa lang usually. Very important. Two things. Workout at saka yung nutrition. Workout at saka nutrition. So if your body gets used to this, okay, your body will grow. Okay. Resistance. That's why we call it resistance training. Kasi you want your body to expose sa enough stress. So in short po, yung stage of resistance is the right amount of stress for your muscles or for your body to adjust and reach its goal. So, kunwari, okay, with muscle gains, let's talk about muscle gains. When you expose that to right stress, such as workout, di ba, yung muscle fibers, mati-tear down siya. Okay? Body-destroy siya because of workout. Okay, that is enough stress. Kasi your goal is after the workout is to have proper recovery at saka proper nutrition. After which is the recovery stage and nourishment stage. That's where you can see muscle growth. Okay? So again, stage of resistance is putting the right amount of effort. Not too lax, not too heavy. Okay? Not too soft and not too hard. Sakto lang, at the same time consistent tayo. Okay? That is the second phase. What is the third stage? Okay? Third stage is stage of exhaustion. So ito na yung mga season na super challenging na. At the same time, too much stress sa katawan mo. Ito na yung tinatawag na too much stress. Meaning to say, ang mangyayari sa katawan mo, kasi too much na yung stress because of lifting heavy, at saka not enough rest, not enough sleep, not enough nutrition, yung katawan mo will start to break down muscles. So, hindi po natin gusto yun. As much as possible, we want to preserve muscle mass and not to break it down. Tama ho, di ba? So, we want to avoid stage of exhaustion. Dapat po, yung sleep natin should be good and deep. Yung rest, yung nutrition natin should be enough at saka rich. Avoid stage of exhaustion. What we want to do is to go sa stage of resistance, or maybe if you are beginner, is to go sa alarm reaction. Okay? So, let's go sa sa 3 tips natin ay bibigay. Okay? 3 tips natin about sa how to avoid plateau. But before that, let me say hi to our wonderful people here watching. Hello to you, Ma'am MJ. Hi, hello Ma'am MJ. Thank you for ordering the shirt. Thank you for believing sa campaign natin. It's on the way na, yung shirt ninyo. Hello to you, Evelyn. From Antipolo, my last meal today, 2 boiled eggs and sopas without noodles. That's why. So, it was carbohydrate si Ma'am Evelyn. Good evening to you, Ma'am Elnor Miranda Caldino, watching from UK. Hello, Ma'am. Looking forward to see your best use sa coaching program natin. And hello to you, Ma'am Rizali Ventura. Just done dinner, nakaabot pa sa live natin. That's why. That's good. And hello to you, our avid, consistent star sender, Ma'am Teresa Di Pamilo. Great to see you, ma'am. Kamusta po yung meals natin? Adeline Top Santos, kumain after all. Di na kasi gutom. That is why. Keep going lang, ma'am. Adeline. Ma'am Tess Padahos, great to see you, ma'am. How's your last meal, ma'am? And of course, si Ma'am Ina Gutierrez. Long time no see, Ma'am Ina. Kamusta po yung meals natin? Okay, let's go straight sa tips. First tip is food intake. You have to check your food intake. So, kunwari, for the last month, wala talagang progress. Sa body composition mo, sa weighing scale, wala talagang movement at all. So, what you will do is to adjust yung food intake. Food intake talaga is the game changer. So, if you eat more than what you consume or use, you will definitely gain weight. But if you eat less than what your body consumes, you will definitely lose weight. That's the principle. So, take a look. So, kunwari, stagnant yung weight mo, yung goal mo is to gain weight or build muscle. For 1 month, wala talagang movement. Yung calories mo is, let's say yung calories mo, yung calories is energy from meals, is around 2,000 calories. Wala talagang movement. So, what will you do? Okay, if you're into gaining weight, you adjust your food intake. So, you add. So, kunwari, from 2,000, you add 200 calories. So, that will be 2,200 calories. Now, if your goal is to fat loss naman, yung calories mo, for example, is 1,800, wala talagang movement at all. So, anong gagawin mo? You adjust your food intake. So, you deduct around 200 calories from that and then slowly adjust. Yung key talaga dito is this. Keep adjusting your calories every 2 weeks. Okay? Keep adjusting your calories every 2 weeks. So, kunwari, na-set mo na yung calories mo for 2 weeks, huwag ka muna mag-iba ng target calories on the first week. Huwag muna. Do it on the second week. Kasi hindi po immediate yung pag-change ng weight eh. Tama ko, di ba? So, have it gradual, but at the same time, be flexible lang. There is no one size fits all when it comes sa calorie intake, and at the same time sa meal plan. You have to be specific with it, but at the same time, you have to be flexible. Okay po? So keep adjusting your calories every 2 weeks. This is very, very important, especially when you want to really pursue yung health mo. You have to be flexible. So again, that's number 1. Number 2 is you are not sleeping enough. Okay, you are not sleeping enough. So, wait lang po. The principle is this. Yung katawan natin is very dependent sa sleep. Kasi during sleep, this is where the very important hormones are released. Very important hormones. So, when you say leptin, when you have ghrelin, ito po yung mga hunger hormones natin. So, take a note, sa mga parating puyat at saka hindi consistent yung sleep nila, most likely, yung hunger hormones nila will be released during the day. That is why they will say, bakit coach hindi ko kaya yung cravings ko? I cannot contain, I cannot stop myself. You have to look at your sleep as well. Kasi you are being controlled by these hormones. So you have to prioritize rest. How about yung sa building muscle, if you want to build weight? Yung IGF-1, that's a hormone, and growth hormone, that's another hormone. These two are very important hormones to enable your muscles to grow. So imagine nyo so during sleep, these two are being released. Kapag kulang yung tulog, kapag hindi good, at saka hindi deep yung sleep mo, ano mangyayari? Yung pag-release ng dalawang hormones na to will be delayed. So we want to avoid that. So as much as possible, go for quality, deep sleep. So if you have concerns with sleep, this is what I will do. Very practical. No gadgets before you sleep. 1 to 2 hours before you sleep. Kasi what you're doing, if you expose your eyes sa blue bright light, is you are telling your brain to work. Diba? When we go out in the morning, may sunlight, and we feel refreshed and energetic because you're telling your brain to work. That's why it doesn't help you with your insomnia and with your sleeping concern if you are exposed to gadgets before you sleep. So take away your gadget. Place it somewhere outside your bedroom. Hindi po magugunaw ang mundo at saka ang deadlines mo kapag hindi mo hawak yung cellphone. We are being trained lang talaga to be dependent sa phone. So, take off your phone away from you para less temptation. Then don't also open it after you wake up. Okay? So, before and after, no cell phones muna, no gadgets. Pangalawa, make sure you expose to yourself sa morning sunlight. Morning sunlight helps you release melatonin. Yung melatonin is the sleep hormone. So if you want to have enough sleep hormone, you expose yourself sa sunlight. But of course, you have it sa less harmful na sunlight ray kasi if you go out like 8 a.m. onwards, medyo masakit na yung araw. So go for at least 6 a.m., 7 a.m. Napaka-fresh ng weather. At saka yung sun, hindi siya ganun kasakit. Okay? And then, what's the other tip for sleep? Kasi this is a very common problem. Everyone is experiencing sleep problems. So, stress is an indicator as well, is a great factor influencing our sleep. So what you want to do is to listen to uh, motivational podcasts. So that helps me personally. That maybe that will help you as well. Mga podcast yung ginagawa ko every morning, bumababa ako at saka I listen to podcast and expose myself sa sunlight. So that's my way to relax and then to para may system interrupt. Now from time to time you have to uh, stay out sa usual mo na habits. Okay? So work usually. So you have to walk, podcast, and listen to any material that will help enrich your soul. Okay? And then magnesium, that will help you as well with sleep. Okay? Magnesium will help you with sleep as well. That's it for sleep. What else? So that's the second tip. The first tip, again, is food intake. You have to adjust your food intake. Number 2 is you are not sleeping enough. And pangatlo is you have to check your expectations. Baka your expectation is being defined by what you see online. Mga fitness gurus na grabe yung growth nila for 6 months, for 3 months. Wow! So, minsan, ang effect sa atin when we're watching that, we tend to compare. Bakit yung sa akin 3 months, 1 year medyo matagal pa? Again, don't compare yourself to someone's level 100. Some of them, you're not sure, maybe hindi sila natural. Maybe they're taking something na like growth hormone for them to accelerate their progress. So don't compare. Run your own race. You have to check your expectation. So kunwari sa akin, yung expectation ko for fat loss this time is this. At least to lose 1 kilogram every 2 weeks. Every 2 weeks. So that's my expectation. Not too easy, not too hard. Sakto lang. How about you? Baka yung goal mo is not realistic. So you have to set a realistic goal but measurable siya. You have to be specific and at the same time attainable siya na goal. Okay po? So check your expectation. Aside from that, mayroon akong bonus na tips for you. So ano yung mga bonus tips natin? Bonus tips, okay? Number 1, change your sets at saka reps. Maybe na-stuck ka na sa usual mo na sets and reps. Again, we talk about progressive overload last time. Yung progressive overload means you progress over time by adding challenging stress sa body mo. So maybe yung 8 reps mo na bench press, for example, bench press mo na 8 reps, tapos 3 sets na 10 pounds, very light na for you. So what will you do? So you change your sets. Maybe dagdagan mo from 10 to 12 reps na. Maybe yung sets mo from 2 sets to 3 sets na. So you have to adjust it. Okay? Adjust mo lang up until ma-feel mo talaga yung close to failure. So meron tayong term na training close to failure. When I say failure, hindi ko muna talaga mabubuhat yung barbell or yung dumbbell. Okay? But you don't want to go sa ganun na point na failure talaga. Close to failure lang. So we call it training close to failure. Kasi minsan, hindi natin na-achieve yung fitness goals natin kasi medyo takot tayo. And at the same time, mayroon pa tayong energy, mayroon pa tayong ibubuga, pero we stop along the way. So you have to challenge yourself constantly. Okay po? So that's number 4. I like to add as well, change your exercise. Maybe na-stuck ka na sa exercise mo. Maybe it looks boring na. At saka parang routinary na sa iyo, you're not enjoying it. So the beauty of changing your exercise is para may thrill. Na meron kayong ine-expect na new challenge. Okay, so this time, maybe your exercise mo pare-pareho lang. Okay? And then boring na siya for you. So maybe that's the time you may want to consider changing your exercise. And that's the beauty as well of having a coach. Kasi yung coach will guide you with your specific workout on the specific month para hindi ka mabore. Okay? You may want to consider that. Kasi minsan, nag-change ka ng exercise pero hindi naman siya targeted. Meaning, what if yung change mo na exercise puro upper body lang? Ma-leave behind yung lower body mo. So you don't want that to happen. So balance lang when it comes sa structuring yung program mo sa gym. And last, I like to add this, slow, stretch, and full. So when you work out, make sure mo na slow yung movement, stretch, yung nasa stretch talaga na full range yung stretch, at saka full. So let me give you an example. So slow stretch and full. Kunwari yung shoulder press. Yung shoulder press, di ba, merong dumbbell dito. Okay? Tapos you, okay? So slow stretch and full. So slow, 1, 2, 3, up. 1, 2, 3, up. Okay. 1, 2, 3, up. Sige. That's the proper way of doing shoulder press. What's the incorrect or wrong way of doing shoulder press? Hindi siya slow, hindi siya full stretch, saka half lang siya. So let me show it to you. Parang ganito siya. Okay. Very fast siya. Hindi siya full stretch, half lang siya. Okay? So, we don't want that to happen to you. So, slow, as much as possible, 3 seconds. And then, full stretch siya. Okay? And then, I like to add as well, yung tinatawag na progressive overload. I mentioned it last time, but I like to repeat it. Nasa fitness goals natin, we want, ang body natin needs to be challenged. Kagaya din po sa brain natin. Diba? For example, nasa grade 1 ka lang for 5 years. Ano mafe-feel mo if grade 1 ka lang for 5 years? Wala nang thrill, wala nang growth. What will happen to your body if the same na siya na program for 2, 3 years? Walang progress. We want our body to be exposed sa right amount of challenge. Okay, so as much as possible, you want to imply progressive overload week by week. Okay, week by week. So if you're working out, you may want to consider yung progressive overload. There you have it. Thank you, everyone. Let me check some of your questions. Hello to you. Thank you, Madam Regina, as always, for tagging all your friends, kabarangay. Thank you to you. Ma'am May Abitner, need coach to build muscles but live in Canada. How to get a coach po? Yung coaching program is custom-made, but we have it online. So there is live personalized meeting, Ma'am May. Message me because I have slots left for one-on-one coaching. Hello, Ma'am May. Great to see you. Julius, Jogs, kamusta po yung Step Up Challenge natin? Okay, forward. Hello, Coach Gisela. Kamusta yung meals natin dyan? Looking forward to see you, Coach Gisela. Good evening to you, Ma'am Maribel. Kumbawa. Okay, tama ba? Kumbawa from Philippines. Hello po, there you have it. So, ito lang po yung goal natin. Every time you reach for your fitness goals, may that be fat loss man yan or muscle gains, consistency is the name of the game. Consistency is the name of the game. So meaning to say, if you stay on the game, most likely you will reach it if you stay on the game. And never, never, never despise or never underestimate the power of small and steady steps. Never look at your daily results. Focus on the process. Okay? The process with your energy. Kamusta yung energy mo today? Yung sleep mo. Yung mga small things. Be faithful on those small things. Because those simple things actually will make up your success sa health at saka fitness goals mo. So keep going lang. The coaches are so proud of you. Our team is growing. Our community is growing. All because of your consistency. You are the reason why we're having this live. And you are the reason why we are happy with serving you and helping you reach your fitness goal. So sama-sama tayo dito. Sama-sama tayo dito with your fitness goal. Alright, there you have it. And then I'd like to encourage you as well to share this video so that we can reach more lives, especially Filipinos. So if you don't have ebook yet, share this video. Message me kasi hindi ko na minsan makikita yung sa comments lahat. Kasi meron last time nag-comment doon na gusto niyang ebook. So, the simplest way po is to message me so that I can have your message there sa inbox ko talaga. So, once you share it, message me and I will give you your ebook completely free. Now, if you want to be part of this campaign, Childhood Philippines. This is our charity beneficiary. When you have this shirt, you are helping the street children. Ito po yung mga models natin. Okay? Self-appointed models. Okay? Kami-kami lang po yung nag-appoint sa staff namin maging model. Okay? Ito po yung price niya. And then, yeah, this is our team. And then, if you want to avail of the one-on-one coaching na ready-made for you and merong one-on-one, okay, live training so that I can have immediate feedback sa workout mo, especially at saka with your meal plans at saka your nutritional plans. We are opening our slots for one-on-one coaching. Message me in this page so I can accommodate you and your goals. Again, sama-sama tayo dito. Thank you very much for joining me in this live. And then see you in our usual time slot every Monday and Wednesday, 7 p.m. Coach Daniel will have it at Tuesday at saka Thursday. Friday, we'll have collaboration. Yung usually Friday, 7 p.m. doon kami nagbibigay ng interviews at saka collaboration. And then thank you din po sa mga Facebook star senders natin. Thank you po for believing. Ito po yung ginagawa nyo is an affirmation to us na ipagpatuloy yung movement natin. At saka yung commitment namin is to study more and to invest in knowledge so that we can serve you better. Thank you very much again. Thank you evening to you, Ma'am Andrea Pangan. Great to see you. Hello as well, Ma'am Hilda Bunda. Yung mga fitness at saka muscle gains natin ng mga students. And hello, Ma'am Josie. Looking forward to have a session with you, yung one-on-one natin again this week. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. God bless you and enjoy lifting. Bye-bye.